Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to a new video with me, Fuzzball40. As always, if you're new around here, make sure you subscribe down below and make sure your notifications are turned on so you never miss an upload. Once again, a massive thank you for the support in the last two videos. I took some time away to reevaluate the content I was bringing out, and we hit, I think, 11,000 on one of them, nearly 4,000 on the other. If you haven't seen those videos yet, I'd recommend going back and watching the last one. We crafted Moments Cruyff in 12 hours from scratch, which was absolutely awesome. But this video is all about the fact that we've somehow, for some reason, we've got another set of icon swaps coming, and I'm a massive fan of this. I've been a huge fan of the content pretty much all year round. While the gameplay has been terrible, the content itself has been very, very good, in my opinion. But what we've, I think, lacked at times from EA is the consistency in the content, and what they've got right towards the end of this game is pure content to keep the game alive. And people keep saying there's no one playing this game, the game's dead. More people than ever are playing this game at the moment. A lot of people are playing this game because there's so much to do on it. Like, it's non-stop content. FUTTIES was brilliant. It was absolutely fantastic. All the SBCs we've had recently, absolutely fantastic. And now, icon swaps. Let me show you FUTWatch's tweets. If you don't follow them yet, go and watch them. Go and follow them. They're brilliant, FUTWatch. They tweet out bits and bobs. But this came out here. Another swap for icon swaps, and they've tweeted out this. And now this could be packs in the store, but a lot of people are guessing that this is going to be packs for icon swaps. So a 94 plus icon moments attacker, a 95 plus icon moments player. And I mean, that 95 plus icon moments player, you're nigh on guaranteed to hit absolutely something absolutely brilliant within that pack. There are a couple of stinkers, I think, from that. But if you're going to sort of grind this game to the end of it, realistically, you're going to get something pretty decent from those. If we go to quality, icon moments, player rarity 20, what is that? Beckham. What is these things? Where's icon moments? There we go. That's icon. Locked. I'd say data, prime icon moments. Concept players on. So you've got Pele, Maradona, Ronaldo, Zidane, Cruyff, Garincha, Maldini, Yashin, Ronaldinho, Puskás, and that's it. So one of these 10 players here, you're going to get. So I'm going to guarantee you right now, everyone's going to play icon swaps. And because of that, there are coins to be made. First thing you need to think about with this is going to be the icons themselves. If you've got a half-decent budget at the moment, and in fact, because icons have come down so heavily in price, you don't need a massive budget, but a lot of icons are going to get hit the moment swaps comes out. Every single time swaps comes out, icons get hit. And you can set your filter to something relatively simplistic. Like, I've just bought one Bissaka, by the way. You can go down to here and you can go icon swaps. Where's moments? Where the moments gone? Where are they at? There you are. And you can literally set your filter to something like prime icon moments 200k, okay? And you can flick through all the way to the end and basically see what these cards are selling for and if there's been a big hammer of a hit on it. So like a John Barnes, for example, at the end here for 90k. Have a little look and see. I think that's actually quite a good deal on him. There's an 89 there. Have a little look. But you can keep an eye on them and you can see. So say, for example, you've got John Barnes here who's 90k. If you see a big undercut, something in the region of like, I don't know, 80k, 78k, they're sort of buys. Because what will happen is the market gets hit in the icons initially, and then it always bounces back. Every single time without fail, it bounces back. And you just got to be aware of what the icon market's done. So, for example, John Barnes here. I'll get him up on Fitbin. I'll check him. Market sales history is a 98 and 99 there. Have a little look. He's had 100k sales. He's had 105, 102. So I'm going to look at this right now, and I'm going to go and buy both those Barnes that I've just seen there at 90. So this one here, if I send him to club, and we'll sort him out afterwards. And where's the other Barnes I just had a minute ago? Let's go back to the end. There he is. We'll buy that Barnes. And again, all you've got to do is just compare the price on these cards and just say what are they selling for. So compare pricing to Makaleli. And people will start panic selling these cards now. But that doesn't mean you sort of worry about the fact they're not going to sell. You just chill and relax on them. Just wait. And eventually they will bounce back in price. They always do. Let me go down on 0 on that. So he's had sales at 105 and 102. So we'll go 102 on this. Listed for 12 hours. And the same on the other one when I get back to that. So obviously the icons themselves, you're going to make coins on them. But the big coins have been made in the objectives area. When icon swaps comes out, every single time it comes out, basically what you'll get is you'll get these requirements for whatever's going to be in this area. So usually we've had UCL objectives, we've had Brazilian, Argentinian, silver. Your moment to buy those cards is the moment 6 PM hits and icon swaps is out. That is your moment to buy those cards. and you look at the objectives, okay? And the objectives might say, win 7 games with UCL players and squad battles. Then it might be win 7 games with Eredivisie players and squad battles. Then it might be win 7 games with silver players, 7 games with Brazilian players, 7 games with Argentinian players, okay? You can go and buy Brazilians, Argentinians, Eredivisie players, and you'll make coins from those cards because they're going to be needed. But the big coins are made when you can combine objectives. So if you see UCL, for example, and then you see, I don't know, Dutch, okay? As separate objectives, go and buy Dutch UCL players because you can do 2 objectives at once, if that's the case. You can go and do 2 objectives at the same time. They're where the big coins are made because people don't want to play 14 games. They'd rather play like 7 games, and that's where you can make the big coins on this. Points, when these have come out, we've seen these cards on the same day they've come out, hit 5 or 6k each, but be buyable at 1 to 2k. You can go and buy those and sell them that day. Don't wait too long. Sell them within the 24-hour period that you buy them for. That's where you're going to make big coins. But the biggest coins, again, have been made in the Silver and Random League. We had the CSL one. It was Silver and you had to win with CSLs. They made big coins every single time, purely based upon the fact that those leagues have very few usable players in them. So you're able to make coins on the better players in that league. But also because there's a finite supply of them. People don't tend to open up silver packs very often. And so you can make coins by doing that. So you'll buy yourself, I don't know, let's say it is CSL. Go and buy silver CSL players. That's where the big coins are going to be. But then that changes everything because you've got those cards there. You've bought and you've sold them and made profit from them. So let's say theoretically you've gone out and bought silver CSL players. You've paid a K. You sold them for 5k. You now know that silver CSL players are selling for a lot of coins. So that now enables you to go and target and attack silver packs. Because let's say that the objectives are silver, and the 3 sort of league ones or nation ones might be, let's say again, Brazilian, Argentinian, CSL. That means all Brazilian silvers, all silver Argentinians, all silver CSL players are all going to be up in price. So you can go to the store and have yourself a little look at the silver packs, and these are preview packs obviously, and you can preview these packs. And you can get them up and see if in that pack you've got a silver CSL, a silver Brazilian, and you can make yourself coins by doing that throughout the whole period of icon swaps because they hold their value for a long while. Now, we don't know when icon swaps is coming, but I'd hazard a guess, well, at least I don't think we know. I'd hazard a guess at either today or into Friday, maybe at some point this week, purely because they're going to want to bring it out sometime soon to keep the game alive for another couple of weeks. And so I don't think we wait too long, but it might be after FUTTIES batch 2 are out of packs. That might be when we see them hit packs, realistically. But the final thing to look at then after that as well is any cards that link to these cards. So let's say theoretically within icon swaps, you go and get yourselves, I don't know, they might have, I'm trying to think of a random one they might have here. Let's say they had Moment Zidane. Let's say one of the players you can get is Moment Zidane. That will probably see good French players link up into Zidane. They'll get sort of go up in price. Because people are going to want to link that Zidane up. Now he can link to anyone, but it becomes far easier to get a strong link off him, and we've seen it in other icon swaps. There's been a rise in players that get tokens. So anyone that you get, I don't know, I think we had Overmars. We've had a few of them, and basically the cards that link into them and strong link them tend to go up in price. Now it isn't a dramatic rise. It's not hundreds of thousands of coins, but it is 50, 60, 70k. Any cards like that, especially if they're obtainable in the first set, because we don't know if we're going to get a set that goes across the next month or if it's going to be a set that's just is 2 weeks. But if it's only obtainable in the first set, they tend to do quite well. And those cards tend to get hit hardest as well in the drop-off. They tend to get sort of spanked for price quite consistently. But that's what you want to be looking at for icon swaps. Start by looking at the icons themselves. But realistically, 6 PM hits, look at the objective. And we don't know what day it's going to be on, so be hot on it. Look at the objectives and say, okay, cool, silver from that league, bang, go and buy them, hold them, let the prices rise, sell them at their high. That's always that. Once that happens, look for the sell-off, the panic within the next hour or two of icons. Buy them at the lowest they come down to, so watch them, buy them, hold them. 24, 48 hours later, they go up. At bare minimum, by next weekend league, they'll spike in price again because people are going to need those cards and sell them then. And then look for the links. Always look for the links because they're usually highly easy to make coins off of. So if you've got a Zidane, someone like a Yedda or someone like that that's going to give them a strong link relatively easily, Pogba, that's where your coins are going to be. It always is. But if you're new around here, make sure you subscribe down below. Make sure your notifications are turned on so you never miss an upload. But for now, I am out. Peace out. I'll speak to you soon.